Let's face it, we all complain. It's human nature to focus on what's wrong, to vent about frustrations. But what if we hit the pause button on negativity? What if, for 30 days, we committed to living complaint-free? This isn't about denying reality or suppressing emotions. It's about shifting our perspective, about choosing gratitude over grievance. It's about transforming our lives, one less complaint at a time. Intrigued? We were too. So, we asked 3 couples to embark on this great grumble halt, a 30-day journey into the world of complaint-free living. Meet Sarah and John, high school sweethearts, married 10 years, comfortable in their routines, but quick to point out each other's flaws. Their days often start with minor disagreements, escalating into full-blown arguments by evening. They love each other deeply, but have forgotten how to communicate without criticism. Their home, once a sanctuary, now feels like a battleground of unmet expectations and unspoken resentments. Then there's Maria and David, married 5 years, passionate and fiery, their arguments legendary. Their love is intense, but so are their conflicts. Friends often joke about their dramatic fights, but behind closed doors, the constant tension is exhausting. They crave peace and understanding, hoping to transform their fiery exchanges into constructive conversations. And lastly, we have Emily and Adrian, together for 3 years, navigating the excitement and challenges of a new relationship, sometimes stumbling over communication hurdles. They are still learning each other's quirks and triggers, often misinterpreting intentions and words. Their love is fresh and vibrant, but they worry that these early missteps could set a troubling pattern for their future. Their reasons for participating? Varied yet connected by a shared desire for greater happiness and connection. Each couple hopes that by eliminating complaints, they can rediscover the joy and harmony that brought them together in the first place. They are ready to embark on this journey, despite the uncertainty and challenges it may bring. Sarah and John yearn to rekindle the spark in their marriage. They remember the days when laughter came easily and love felt effortless. They hope that by focusing on the positive, they can reignite the passion that once defined their relationship. Maria and David hope to reduce conflict. They dream of a home filled with peace and mutual respect, where disagreements are handled with care and understanding. They believe that a complaint-free life could be the key to transforming their fiery love into a more stable and nurturing bond. Emily and Adrian wanted to build a stronger foundation for their future. They envision a life where communication flows smoothly and misunderstandings are rare. By participating in this experiment, they hope to learn the skills needed to navigate their relationship with grace and empathy. Little did they know, this experiment would unearth surprising discoveries about themselves, their partners, and the power of positivity. As they embark on this complaint-free quest, they are about to learn that the journey is just as important as the destination, and that true connection comes from understanding, patience, and a willingness to change. The first week was, in a word, tough. Imagine biting your tongue every time you're about to utter a complaint. The urge was strong, the struggle real. Sarah found herself silently fuming when John left his socks on the floor. Again. David nearly erupted when Maria's chronic lateness made them miss the beginning of a movie. Emily felt a familiar wave of frustration when Adrian once again forgot to buy almond milk. The struggle was evident, the air thick with unspoken complaints. Yet amidst the challenges, a glimmer of hope emerged. They started noticing how often they complained, becoming more aware of their negativity. As the second week dawned, a shift began. The couples, who had initially struggled with the nuances of living together, started to find a rhythm. The mornings, once filled with groggy silences and hurried routines, began to transform into moments of shared tranquility. They woke up together, stretched in the morning sunlight, and enjoyed their coffee side by side, savoring the quiet moments before the day's chaos ensued. The couples, though still battling the occasional complaint gremlin, started finding their footing. They began to hold hands more often, sharing smiles and engaging in meaningful conversations. The small challenges that once seemed insurmountable were now approached with a sense of partnership and mutual support. They were learning to navigate the complexities of their relationships with a newfound grace. They replaced complaints with expressions of gratitude. Instead of focusing on what was wrong, they began to appreciate what was right. Small gestures of kindness became the norm. A hug, a smile, or a small gift could turn an ordinary day into something special. These moments of gratitude helped to build a stronger foundation for their relationships. Instead of "you always leave the dishes in the sink," Sarah surprised John with a heartfelt "thank you for helping around the house." This simple shift in language made a world of difference. The kitchen, once a battleground of unspoken resentments, became a place of shared responsibilities and tender moments. They smiled at each other while doing dishes, turning a mundane chore into an opportunity for connection. David, instead of criticizing Maria's time management, started playfully reminding her about appointments an hour in advance. This playful approach not only helped Maria stay on track, but also added a touch of humor to their daily routine. They laughed together, setting reminders on a calendar, turning what could have been a source of tension into a moment of joy. Emily, realizing Adrian's forgetfulness stemmed from being overwhelmed at work, began making grocery lists together. This simple act of collaboration not only ensured that nothing was forgotten, but also provided an opportunity for them to connect. They shopped for groceries and planned meals together, turning a routine task into a shared experience. The air, once heavy with unspoken grievances, now vibrated with understanding and patience. They sat close together, sharing heartfelt conversations and enjoying peaceful moments at home. The shift was palpable. Their homes became sanctuaries of love and understanding. They were learning to communicate more effectively, to address issues with kindness and empathy. Discussions that once escalated into arguments were now approached with a calm and understanding demeanor. They resolved conflicts with a sense of partnership, always striving to see things from each other's perspective. This journey of finding their rhythm in the refrain was not just about overcoming challenges, but about growing together, hand in hand. Section 5, Week 4, the transformation from griping to gratitude. The final week arrived, bringing with it a newfound lightness. The couples who had once been weighed down by constant complaints and negativity now found themselves embracing a more positive outlook on life. The simple act of walking in the park, feeling the warmth of the sun, and enjoying the beauty of nature became moments of shared joy and connection. The couples radiated a newfound sense of peace and connection. Their interactions were no longer marred by petty grievances, but were instead filled with laughter and genuine enjoyment of each other's company. Sitting together at a cafe, holding hands and sharing smiles became the norm, as they rediscovered the joy of simply being together. The constant barrage of complaints had been replaced by a steady stream of appreciation and love. Affectionate looks, warm hugs, and heartfelt conversations became the new language of their relationships. They learned to express gratitude for the little things, which in turn fostered a deeper emotional connection. John, touched by Sarah's gratitude, started making a conscious effort to be tidier. He realized that small acts of consideration, like tidying up the living room or arranging pillows on the couch, could make a big difference in their relationship. His efforts were met with appreciation, which motivated him to continue being thoughtful. Maria, feeling appreciated despite her quirks, started managing her time better. She found that being organized not only helped her stay on top of her tasks, but also allowed her to spend more quality time with her partner. Her improved time management skills were a testament to the positive impact of feeling valued and understood. Adrian, overwhelmed by Emily's understanding, made a point of remembering the almond milk. This small gesture was a symbol of his commitment to their relationship and his desire to show that he cared. The transformation was astounding, as these couples moved from a place of constant griping to one of gratitude and mutual respect. The Great Grumble Halt had not magically erased all their problems, but it had equipped them with the tools to approach challenges with positivity and grace. They learned that while disagreements and difficulties were inevitable, their newfound appreciation for each other allowed them to navigate these challenges with a sense of unity and understanding. The journey from griping to gratitude had transformed their relationships, making them stronger and more resilient. The results were undeniable. Sarah and John rediscovered the joy in their relationship, reigniting the spark they feared was lost. Maria and David found peace in their passionate union, replacing arguments with understanding. Emily and Adrian built a stronger foundation for their future, their communication flowing with love and respect. The couples discovered an unexpected truth. Complaining was a choice, and by choosing gratitude, they unlocked a treasure trove of happiness, connection, and love. It's a challenge, no doubt, but as our couples discovered, the rewards far outweigh the difficulties. Imagine a life with less negativity, a life where you actively choose to focus on the good. It's not about denying reality. It's about shifting your perspective, about seeing the silver lining in every cloud. Think of the positive ripple effect. Less complaining leads to a more positive you, which inspires those around you. It's a chain reaction of happiness, starting with a single choice to stop complaining. Don't be discouraged if you slip up. This isn't about achieving some unattainable standard of perfection. It's about progress, about catching yourself when you complain and choosing to reframe your thoughts. Remember, every moment is a fresh start, a chance to choose gratitude over grievance. And with practice, it gets easier. You'll be amazed at how this simple shift in perspective can transform your life. So, are you ready to embark on your own great grumble halt? Challenge yourself to go 30 days without complaining. Embrace the journey, embrace the awkward silences, embrace the moments when you catch yourself, and choose gratitude instead. You might stumble, you might even fall, but in the end, you'll rise, transformed, standing taller and stronger in the face of life's challenges. Embrace the power of positivity. Choose gratitude. Choose happiness. The choice is yours. Comment, like, and subscribe if you enjoy this content.